Hello YouTube, and this is John Hunter Gaming here. Welcome back, or welcome to a video of mine playing Destructo Truck. I've finally gotten all the upgrades. I don't know what those are. What does that do? Oh gosh. I don't know. Cancel. So, let's go try and get this Armageddon. Time for a jumpy jump. Look at how fast I'm flying. Indeed. So, what to talk about this episode? Oh, I was gonna talk about my ex-girlfriend that a long time ago. That was probably a good 2 years ago that I dated her. Or maybe it was 1 year ago. Oh well. Anyways, she lives in my neighborhood. And, we dated for quite a while, like 5 months, 6 months, something like that. Quite a while. We kept it a secret in school, but outside of school, since she lived in my neighborhood, we probably went out like on walks and movies, because we lived pretty close to a fair or to a movie theater, probably a good 3 or 4 times a week. And my grades. Because we went through the summer, and then she went to a different school, a different middle school, because I was in middle school during that time. And she went to a different middle school that year, the next year, and I stayed at the same one. So we dated throughout that summer, and then it was like a mutual breakup kind of thing, because she ended up, she was lying to me about very stupid stuff, like, she would say she's mowing the lawn, and she'd be on a dog walk or something like that, because I'd be out front working on something, and she'd text me like 30 seconds, earlier, I'm mowing the lawn, and then she walks by my house, and it's at least a 10-minute walk from my house to her house, or like, I remember one, her best friend, her name was Morgan, and, she told me, okay, this is the stupidest thing ever. What's my score being at right now? That's it? Okay. Oh. Okay. Anyways, she told me that, like, it was the stupidest thing ever. She told me she was out at dinner with her parents. But, she was over at her best friend's house, Morgan, for a sleepover that night. So, I was talking to her best friend about something, I forget. I think it was her birthday was coming up. I was asking her what she thought she wanted, because, well, she didn't tell me anything that she wanted. She told me that the sleepover last night, she wanted blank. And I go, she was at a sleepover? And she goes, yeah, she had dinner with us and then had a sleepover. She goes, oh, and it was just stupid stuff like that, you know? And she like, I remember once, she told me she lost her phone one time, and somehow I figured out. I was never trying to figure out that she was lying or anything. To tell you the truth, I don't care that she was lying about this stupid stuff, because I mean, she can lie if she wants to lie. But it was like on her charger. It wasn't. It was stupid stuff. I don't know. Oh well. But yeah, we dated for a very long time. Well, I guess it seemed like a very long time, but only like 5-6 months. 4, 5, 6, something like that. Anyways, yeah, I remember our first date. It really wasn't a date, because we didn't call it a date. I asked her if she wanted to go on a dog walk. I stole her phone. Okay, it started off, I stole her phone, stole her phone number, and then, texted her later on, hey, it's John, want to go on a dog walk, because I live in the same neighborhood as you do, because we knew each other from, elementary, because we were friends back in elementary, back when you didn't care if you were male or female, you could still be friends, so we were friends back then, and, I knew she lived in my neighborhood, because I hung out with her a few times here or there, boy, oh boy, those high numbers. I'm gonna switch that one out for that one. So, I knew she lived in my neighborhood, and I made sure she still lived in my neighborhood. And she did. And, so I asked her if she wanted to go on a dog walk. I'll go drop by her house. And she goes, sure. So we went on a dog walk. We didn't call each other, boyfriend, girlfriend then. We didn't even, like, consider each other about the idea. How we ended up dating is the next day, kid that also lived in our neighborhood, saw that we were dating, or, walking somehow. He goes, aw, such a sweet couple. I'm like, we're not dating, or we aren't dating. And he goes, you wanna? And I go, that's none of your business, and the answer was yes, and he knew it. So, basically, he asked her if she wanted to date me, and she said, sure, what the heck, I'll give it a try, and, well, then, we started dating. Yeah, we didn't tell people at school that we were dating, because, well, we weren't one of those, I'm not what you would call the popular kid at school by any means. Just because all the popular kids at my school are very, very rich, and I am not very, very rich by any means necessary. So, yeah. I wasn't a popular kid, so we didn't talk about it that much, and some other stuff, where we didn't talk about that I won't go into. God dang it, I need better. I'm gonna change the ramp height. 15. There we go. Ooh, whoa, did I hit that thing hard. Bounce. I was gonna talk about something else with her. I remember. We have this ditch behind our house. And, I remember once, she had a friend over. And it was, I've never met her friend before. It was like a friend that was out of state. And I guess she didn't know we were dating. And I came over. And, funniest story ever. It was really nice at the time, shall I say. Her friend was hot. But I was dating my ex-girlfriend, so I never even thought about dating her, and I wouldn't since she lives in another state. So anyways, she wants to go on a walk somewhere, because she's never been to the neighborhood, and she wants to go towards the neighborhood. So we started walking, and me and my ex-girlfriend started holding hands. She, like, freaked out. She didn't know what the heck was going on. And, so yeah, that's not the funny part. But later on that walk, my ex-girlfriend had a long-sleeve shirt on, and it was hot for her. And her friend was from a hot place and had a short-sleeve shirt on, and it was quite cold for her. So they switched shirts. On the middle of the walk, so I got to see their bras and whatnot, and it was quite enjoyable at the time. Haha, yes indeed. Anyways, let's change the ramp down to low. 10 degrees. This probably is gonna be finished in time, but oh well. Oh, I got perfect. Look at me spin. But anyways, that was probably the... Yeah, but looking back at it now, it was probably a very bad thing to do, to date her. Just for the fact that, it brought down my grades super low, and many of my true friends, or still friends today, suffered from it at the time. Because, well, I was like, I'm gonna hang out with the girlfriend, not you, ha ha ha. Sort of thing, and versus the whole sucks for you kind of thing. So yeah, it wasn't a good thing, but was a good thing at the time, and blah 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 blah. But, you know, the 3 words I say you should never use is shoulda, coulda, and woulda. So yeah, but anyways, I'll call that an episode. Thanks for watching. Come back next episode to see how good I did. This is John Hunter Gaming, setting out.